Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of SimAirport, where last episode guys, we started to dismantle the small airport that we first once created, and we've now got the large airport all up and running. If you didn't see last episode as well guys, we're to the point right now where people can arrive at our ticketing section. Either go to the ticketing kiosk or the desk to check in their bags, go through security, enter the terminal, and whatever gate they need to get to, they can either chill out or go upstairs to get on to that airplane. We even have the baggage area set up too, as we got that set up last episode where it's all underground. Everything works. Baggage claim is still over here at the moment until we do reroute it. But right now, everything works A-OK. It is amazing that we are doing such good work. And today I want to continue these expansions. So today then, there's a few things I really want to get done. I want to first extend our ticketing area right, no, I won't say right to the edge of the road, but a little bit further out so we can sort this out. I want to then implement the baggage claim area inside of this large terminal. Once that's in, I want to get the offices moved over here. Then we can officially delete the whole building and get rocking and rolling. I want to take a look at as well inside the terminal the ability to start making some money, whether that be the store or cafe/restaurant, all that kind of jazz. But there's so much we got to get done. Once that small airport is fully gone and we are solely on our own in the large airport, then we truly are going to be rocking and rolling. So guys, if you do enjoy this episode and you do enjoy this series and want to see more, then make sure you smash that like button down below. If you're around here, then make sure you do subscribe so you are notified when that next episode does come out. Now, first things first, then we're going to sort the front up. We're going to work from the front and go in. So what I want to do is I want to extend this a little bit further out because this space here before the desks is not big enough and we need to have a proper dedicated kiosk area, but also have an area to where we're going to have the baggage claim system. Now what I want to do is I want to build a second floor here on top of what we're about to do where they claim their baggage. So they're going to be claiming their baggage on the second floor and then come down to the first floor and skedaddle out of here. It's going to be very interesting, boys. Very interesting right now. And we also need to set up the offices too. So first things first, and I'm actually going to de-zone this storage area. So right up to there. And then we'll extend the storage area just this way so they can move those boxes right now. Construction wise, I need to make sure that this is all centralized. I know that the gap down here is not as wide as this gap. There's like a 3 wide gap down there. So in terms of foundation, I've got to extend it. So that is that's a 2 by 1 more, right? Yeah. So by 1 more to there. Oh no, I'm doing all the wrong buttons. There. And then we want to extend the front of it all up. So I'm thinking, what's the kind of, how much more can I come out? Should I come out by, do you know what? 12 seems like a good number. We'll come out by 12. It's not then spending too much cash. And then the rest of it here will be sidewalk that leads all the way to the front of the road area. And voila. We are going to have like car parks and stuff set up around the edges. But I want to work on this section because I might multiply this and clone it down here. And then clone it up there as well. So we got more of a bulkier area to get into the terminal. It all depends on how busy this airport is going to be. But we'll just see as time goes on with that. We'll see as time goes on. So while they get all them foundations done, it is going to take a little bit of a while. I want to take a look at the layout we're also going to be doing inside of the terminal. Now, if I plan this out just right, if I go to floors, and the floor we're using, if I check this pattern, it's this one here. I know that this is a 6 wide gap. So if I choose a 4, and how far down do we go to here? 28. So if I go by a 14... So that is a 14 there. So if I then go by a 2, a 4 that way, a 4 that way. And now we've got technically our crisscross area. So if I just come out by 10 by 10 on both sides. Nice. So the crisscross that we've got on right now, this is going to be the path, the main walkway through the terminal. Then everything that's not within the path that we got here, like the here, there, and there, is where we build food courts, seating areas, shopping areas, the restrooms. All that stuff goes there, just so we have like a more dedicated kind of single file kind of, walkway for people to navigate through the airport. Now let me back into pause for a second because I'm about to close this off and I'm going to need new doors. So construction wise, we're going to dismantle all the walls inside real quick. Dismantle you to there. And then we got to figure out where we want to put the sliding doors. So sliding doors. First things first, I want to try and get the one centralized to here. So moving this straight along, that would be there. I think we'll get one right in the very end. And one right in the very end there. So that'll be our doors into this place. And we've extended quite nice. This is glorious, boys. Is there such thing as a window? There is. How does a window work? Do I just... Right, the whole length there is 14. So if I come back by 2. No, actually, you know what? I won't do windows. Because there's other ideas that I have in mind that I want to also get done. So looking good. We've got a crisscross. So now then, how I'm going to do this then, we're going to first build our baggage reclaim area. And what I mean by that is, at the minute, all the baggage stuff go to over here where they reclaim it. I want to do it inside of here. So basically, when people get off the plane, when they get off the plane in the minute, they're technically on the second floor. Now, eventually we'll have all this second floor built as well. But for now, we're going to have to kind of reverse engineer it because I don't have the money to go that far. So how I want it to work is they claim or pick up their bags on the second floor, then come down some escalators to then exit out of here. So if I build some escalators here, we'll do escalators going up. So 1, 2. If I do the same here, 1, 2. I have like a little idea in mind. I don't know whether it's going to work out. So 1, 2. 1, 2. Right, and if I go to construction and walls, what if I kind of created that as its own little area? Bam. All the way up there. Let's see how this turns out. Let me just pause right now. So these escalators, they're not going up escalators. They're people coming down from the second floor. So they'll come down after they pick their bags up and go straight out. So it's not causing any harm or any problems or issues for anybody inside of. Which now, before moving forward, going back to my windows situation, it's a good job I didn't place them in. Maybe I can actually place 2 windows there. I don't know what I'm going to do with this dead space, but it's just there anyway. It's just there anyway, boys. So I can set up a nice little system now anyway I mean, I can actually kind of close that off and do a door going out. No, that's just getting too confusing, isn't it? That's probably getting way too confusing. But yeah, nice little system on the go right now. It does then mean I've got to then create more foundations up here. But that's not going to be a problem. So foundation wise anyway, we're going to go into a lot of debt right now, but it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. So I'm hoping that little notch sticking out is the edge of my ticketing area, which it is. Perfect. So lots of debts right now, but it's the start of a brand new day and there's people coming in. So we'll sort the carousel stuff out. The next thing I gotta kind of figure out is how am I getting the baggage up to the second floor based around this area. That is going to be an interesting one. That really is going to be an interesting one right now. So you know what? We're kind of going to have to figure that out, aren't we? We're kind of going to have to figure that out. Now I take it we can't place anything around here full stop because it's the edge of the taxiway. Am I right in saying that? So as the transition up, yeah, can't do nothing because it's too close to the taxiway. So building it there is really out of the question. So I need something on this floor that was going to allow us to transition up to the next floor. Now I know we've got this here. I wonder if I can utilize this. Right. Okay. Right. This is going to be interesting. So transition down. Right, let me figure this out. So that would go down. Right, if this works right now, this is going to be amazing. So that transitions, that's going down a floor. So that would be, like I said, that will be going down. This one would be going up, but it's blocked by pending construction. I understand that. I understand that. You ain't going to tell me twice. And we'll also get this all dismantled up here. Right, we'll do it to, again, a certain extent. There we go, there we go, there we go. So that's in. Let me try now the opposite one. So transition going up. Right, I think that's how it would work. Oh my good. Okay, it does work, but I want to dismantle it. I want to cancel it. Cancel. It's going to work perfectly. It's just I want to sort the alignments out of all of this. Cancel you. So just dismantle that. So where is it underground? Or it does it within here. Which should be okay because I can funnel this around that way. Oh my goodness me. This could actually work, guys. This could actually work. So transition down. Right, fast forward. Block by, no, transition up. So can't do nothing now because of this whole area down below. So let me kind of quickly build the foundations, this whole little section. And I might as well fill it in here as well because that's where we're going to be doing it on the next one. So dismantle. Or try and at least dismantle all of them here. Right, get rid of all of them. Glorious. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. If this works right now, transition down. Yes, it will allow me to do so. So that there, transition down. So down. Then obviously this one going up. But it won't be allowed. Okay. So I think the original idea that I had is probably the best one to go with, right? So, yeah. I think that would be the better option for us. So, bam. Transition up. Bam. Yeah. So, do the same thing here. So, how's it looking? Can you see it down below right now? How it works? Kind of, yeah. So, we're going to be staggering it up. So, add you in. Add you in there. I can do a wall here to close this kind of whole section off. And it brings us up to here where I can then bring it to a baggage claim section. Oh, this is too exciting. It's too exciting, guys. It's too exciting right now. Way too exciting. Wonderful. Okay, right. We'll wait for this to all finish. Wait for it to all finish. So it should just transition really, really simple. That's what it should do. So if I have the baggage system in the same area here. Now, next thing would be is the baggage hub. So would I want to implement this system within all of this? Would I just have it go into one baggage carousel? Can you change some of the stuff on the baggage carousel? No. Is one enough? That is many, many questions we've got for us right now, isn't it? Many, many questions. But we'll kind of try and do this normal anyway. So if I start... alright, let's figure this out. So if I had one, for example, give it a 4 gap there. Alright, let me pause. So 1, 2, and a 2. Bam, there we go. So if I then kind of... See, I don't think it's going to work the way I'm thinking it's going to work. by having multiple loads, because you can't then really decide where they're going. Like, for example, if I had, let's say, you here, I can't run them together, can I? No, because they are consumers in that kind of aspect. So you are really then playing around with the baggage hub. But there's nothing stopping me bringing it up to a third floor where I sort everything out up there and then drop it down into its individual areas. It just then would mean a transition going up would kind of go like that, but they will be touching. So if I cancelled that project, actually cancel all of these, because there is a good way in which we can do this. There is a good way, and that is utilizing these instead. So if I had a 4 gap there, 2, and a 2. No. Cancel. Cancel. I'm so indecisive. But this is the one going up, isn't it? Yeah, from above. So if I had it there, so 1. Should I do a 3? A 3 and a 3. So that is a 3 from the back there and a 4. 3 and a 4. Spin these right round. So that's a 1, 2, 3. Right, I think I've got that set up right. Yes, I have. And then spin that round. So that is 1 away from there. So we'll go 1, 2, and a 3. And then 1 back, 1. Oh, I've got these. Hang on. Are these facing the right way? Yeah. Right. Okay, this is pushing my knowledge of the game to its limits. It might seem really easy for you guys to understand what I'm doing, or this might be a really simple system compared to what you guys may have built in the past. But my knowledge of this baggaging system right now, I'm pushing it to its limits. So if I push this then up, right, to another floor, I'm going to box these all off anyway. And there's going to be walls so you can't see it. So they're going to go up to another floor where then they get filtered out into the individual kind of areas. Meaning we're going to have a whole another section up here, as you can now see. So the construction side of it, in terms of foundations, I'm going to bring this right to there. And just spend the money that way. And we'll get onto it in just a moment. So this is, for me, this is quite complex. For you, probably the most simple and easiest thing that anybody has ever built in their whole entire life. It's probably what it's going to be. Oh my goodness me. But hopefully it's good though when we get that point though. Hopefully it is going to be good. He says. So, walls anyway. I'm going to bring a wall across to there. I'm going to bring a wall across to here. We're going to de-zone that little bit inside of it because we don't need it to be ticketing technically. We're going to get an employee door. I don't know in what world we'll need a door here, but the employee door is there. Might as well get the employee doors here as well. There we go. Employee doors all down. Go back up to that new floor and dismantle the majority of all these walls. So this floor here will never need to go up to here. It's solely built for the baggage system. That is all it is technically built for. That is all it's built for, guys. So once we've got this system done, we'll never have to touch it again. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. So baggage, then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coming out. So unfortunately, it's a little bit funky how we have to do it. So if I build that one there, then that one there, we'll build. So that will be 1, 2. No, it wouldn't. So 1, 2, 3. Well, let's figure this out ourselves. So if I just kind of borderline put this where I think it's going to go. So that will go to there. Alright, let me cancel that project. Okay, they're building it already. So, yeah, so that goes to there. That one will run to here, obviously. Right, okay, one moment. I'm just trying to still figure the rest of this out. That would run to there. This one runs to here. So it's pretty much identical what we're doing on this side. Then we have one spare, but we have a 4 here we could probably utilize a bit better. So if I implemented in, say, for example, this here, we could have this go to that way. That one go to there. This one go to obviously here. This go to here. And obviously that comes out to another one that splits. Right, just bear with me, guys. Bear with me. So now we're doing hub to hub. So that's a hub to hub. This would be technically a hub to hub. So you got to do a 2-way conveyor system on a hub to hub, like that. And that would technically be a hub to hub as well, right? Even though it's coming down from below. Let me double check. Technically, no. Technically, no. So, okay. Right, let's reverse engineer this right now, because this is so complicated. So, this is going to be a producer, which means going out. Producer means going out. Okay, so then I can drop you in. Drop you in. They're all connected. So, they're connected there. None of these are. So, producer, 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 and producer. Wow, this system's crazy. Hub to hub. Hub to hub, which is that. Which has to be, again, set up on a 2-way conveyor system. That's going to be a consumer. Can you only have one consumer? Oh no, we got 2. I'm so blind. I'm so blind. So, in. So, how it works then is, let me just get the rest of it all connected. There we go. Is everything else connected? Yeah. Okay, so how it works is then, when the baggage gets up to here from the many different floors that we do have, so it's got to get up to these. So I've got to reroute this going up and round, down here, split then to go down to that one into that one, which will then come up to here. It'll do the little UE round on both sides to get up to this floor to do another UE to go round, which I do have to connect them to and them to. So once it does that little UE, it then comes up to here, which they both on both sides filter into here, which will then disperse it into one of 3 directions. Down here, down there, or down there to the other hubs. Then hubs then have the option to disperse it to 4 different things. What do you call it? Down things. It comes down another floor, and then it has the option to then land into one of these. And then we have our multiple baggage collection system. Whew, that was a mouthful, wasn't it? That was a mouthful. But the problem is, as of right now, there's no way to get up here because that is meant to be a down section. So I want to technically build in a corridor coming along here so people can enter it from eventually on this second floor. But for now, I think what I'll do is I'll just kind of build some generic escalators going up. So escalators going up. I'll just build these for now. Bam there, rotate you, bam there. We'll just build those for now, guys, and eventually we'll have it all integrated, multiple up and down floor options and whatnot. So more money is now going to need to be spent. But once I've got this up and running, then I'm confident that I can then do the rest of it. So construction wise, got the foundations. Get you to there. So I want to go down by a 4. Try not to spend too much money. And we'll see how the rest of it now goes. So dismantle you, dismantle you. Oh, I put the escalators the wrong way around. Oh, that's fine. Because eventually I will be deleting them anyway and like repositioning them. Oh, I can't dismantle that one apparently. Can't dismantle them. Can dismantle them bits there. Is that worker dude okay? I don't quite know if that dude's okay. Have they built this? I think he might be trapped. But forgetting that, if I do extend the foundations by 1 more, because I know it will be a while before I do get to sort this whole system out, at least we got a proper dedicated walkway. I've got to set up actual real life exiting gates. So ops, because it's technically now not a secure area, is it? So where are it? Security gates to kind of exit. Bam, bam. Right, dismantle all of you. What's going on with this dude? Can they not get over here? What's the issue? Is he trapped? Well, that one is fixed anyway and kind of semi-works. So let me just get the baggage connected down below, which is going to be another fun thing we got to get up and running. So it requires more foundations, which only need to be a single file for now, doesn't it? Well, until it meets this area here anyway. Actually, how big is the baggage system here? So if I drop it there, construction, there we go on the foundation. Get the rest of this done. Big brain logic right now. Big brain logic being implemented. Alright, delete you. Delete you. Delete you. Okay, so utilities. Oh, I forgot to dismantle this bit. Oh, and I got to go down here as well. Alright, I'm forgetting all the foundations. Right, yeah, that should work. So in this anyway, so that's a consumer. Is that a no, it's actually a hub to hub I've got to do. Which that will be a producer. That's a producer as well. So dismantle you. Dismantle all of you. Utility wise. Conveyor. So that will go to... Wait, how can that need a hub to hub? Well, I suppose it is going to a hub to hub. Wait, what? Conveyor endpoint? Have I done the wrong? No, I can't have done. Two-way conveyor must form a... Okay, to one of a hub. I need all of this to be the same, right? Because, yeah, it is technically going to a hub to hub. But the problem is there's too many hub to hubs, right? Is that what? Is that? Am I right in saying that? Oh, man, what have I done? Right, I thought my big brain logic was going to work. Turns out no. So dismantle all of you. We'll start again. So if I, because it is technically a hub to hub, it is correct. So that will come to there, and technically run into here, but that needs to be a hub to hub. Bam, we are connected. My bad. My bad. See, I almost got there, guys. I almost got there, but I failed at the last hurdle. So, bringing this up. So, that needs to be a hub to hub. So, 2-lane. Oh, I didn't do this one hub to hub. Like that. So that's all connected, which means then I've got to disconnect this. So dismantle you. Which then, that will go up straight to there. Hub to hub. Drop that in. Go up to here right now, where this will then be the zone of our baggage claim area. Must have valid path to pickups. Is the path not valid enough? Sector not accessible. Oh, yeah, because switch direction. There we go. So technically they're going to use one conveyor at the minute because the builder has decided that he wants to be completely stuck here. I don't know what more I've got to do to move him. I've got to encase these into walls. But as of right now, this should be good to go. Which means then I can demolish the majority. Well, I said a majority. I can demolish all of that. Wall straight across to there. So the big one would be, are we seeing baggage come back and actually placed into our new area? Once I know that works, then amazing. Call me Seni Genius. That is all. That is all right now. So planes are coming in. Picking up the bags. The fact that they're about to pick up the bags right now, I assume, is working in our favor. They're going to drop the bags off. Bags going back. So they got, you know, it might split. It might send them in different ways depending on which plane it is. But goes all the way up. So it goes up, remember, first, then divides into wherever it needs to go for whatever claimant area it's choosing for them to stand at. This works, guys. It's one epic system utilizing 3 floors, but this works. And they're sitting at multiple different carousels as well. Oh, he's a freaking genius. He's only going to become a genius, boys. What have I done? My genius knows no bounds. Oh, man. Just the smallest things are making me happy right now. So, with that said, the ticketing area on this side can now be fully extended and expanded to over here into there. There's a little bit of a section over here where it's currently in, which I don't need it to be. So if I run that down to there as a none, I might extend my security back over to here, though. There we go. Nice. So then I can reconfigure my ticketing kiosks eventually. But we got a nice little run on the go. Let me just get this added in just there. Nice, simple little system. So everyone filters up to here. Eventually, you know, this will be a part of this second floor where everyone getting off. Because everyone gets off on the second floor on the large aircraft. The only time people will use the stairs to go up is if they're getting off the small aircraft, which then takes them to a different route. But you never know how that system's going to play out in the future, so yeah. Right. Okay, so before I think about dismantling all of this, I've got to sort out now then all the offices. Really, don't I? Yeah. So I think what we'll do here, we'll create our little office section. Now an office needs to be a minimum by what would you class this here? A 4x4, wouldn't you? Yeah. So no, I think it's best to plan it. Do it in yellow. So 4x4. 4x4. Oh, don't tell me that's perfect. Four by 4. Because this is going to be kind of like a little bit of a dead space up here, to be honest with you. So just about, you know, just when we was about to break even with some money, I'll go and place down some more foundations. So door, we're looking for staff door again. Drop it there. And then construction wise, we're looking at... Oh, to be honest with you, it's actually not going to work out the way I thought it was going to work out. Because it's going to be single file corridors with all these walls then added in. Plus, it's got to extend over by one more. So it's not really going to work out the way I planned it to work out. So back to the planning did not work then, guys. The planning did not work. And also, it's one wider on this side than down below. That's because of how we've got that set up down there, which, again, we probably might utilize it in the future. It can be like a staff area that they walk through. So 4x4. Oh, hang on, I'm on the wrong thing. Actually, let's do 4x5. 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 Now that would work out in a sense of what's going on down below. So we'll bam 4x5. So construction wise, we're having a wall here. Walls going down to there. So we somewhat got a 2 wide corridor. I'm going to add another door in. We get the foundation down just to here. Right. And then we're going to demolish this section there. Because we shouldn't really have this bit there. It's a bit funky, my whole design. Just roll with me, guys. Roll with me right now. Dismantle you, and you. So I can't really do much with it, but if I went to foundation from that corner, it's a 10x14. Ten by 14? That's not right. 19x14. Haha. 19x14. 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 Many, many more offices we're going to squeeze in. Because we've got lots and lots of employees. So, door. Staff door. Throw it in there. We're going to clone the rest of it. So zones, office, bam, bam. And then everything needed for said office. So it'll be an office desk. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Again, staff door. Good stuff. And then we might as well do some flooring real quick for some wood. And then that is then good to go. I spent so much money today. So much money has been spent. But then we get the cloning tool ready. And then we can officially get rid of the small airport. So, construction-wise, I'm looking for the clone tool. But I'll wait for them to get everything done inside first. Wait for them to finish everything up. Waiting for that final delivery. Actually, do you know what? We'll get rid of the planning. Clear that area first. Clone. Glorious. So if I clone from there to there, we're getting another one in here. We're then getting one in here, one in there. Oh my goodness me. So it just makes sense with the offices being up here. Because the space up here is going to be way too much for what we are going to be having available. Because the majority of all the shopping stuff is going to be done on the floor below. So it's pretty much been built on top of the security area. So with the offices that we've got, we can now actually technically, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll then start dismantling everything in here. And then once all them are gone, they'll reallocate themselves to a different office. So I can then get rid of the zones. I mean, they'll do it straight away. They'll make their move over here right now. You can see they've already taken up office space. So if I quickly zone these as offices as well. And then we'll get the other one in, well, these set in eventually. But we can then go on to now literally demolish this. So all objects must be gone first as well. So quickly, which is mainly the doors, isn't it? So wait for them to be gone. Problem isn't right now. I'm also going to do this in an unsecure area. And if I get rid of you. So I'm going to have to cut a fence straight across. We can wait for these to do it one by one. I didn't realise I got to do it one by one. Would you say my airport's really efficient right now at this point? Or potentially getting to the point where it's really efficient? Because I'm impressed with what the current setup we've got on the go. With the baggage and all that. Granted, it doesn't look the prettiest at the moment. I've still got a lot of work on that side of it. Alright, get the fence ready. So it all remains all part of a secure area. You can all leave me alone. Queues. I'm going to shrink these queues. All the queues are gone. We're back inside of a secure area. And then the zones, we can get rid of you. We're back to normal. So we officially now no longer have the small airport. It's all the large airport all on our own right now, which is terrifying. It is technically terrifying. Still don't know what's going on with that dude. The upside of it is looking pretty good too. We got all these offices up and running. We'll quickly get zoned in now, the remainder of the offices. At least that's done if I hire anybody else. Good stuff. Good stuff. Baggage claim is good. Obviously, it's not the prettiest, like I mentioned. I think what we'll do is we'll build a wall just around that little section just to kind of box it off slightly. So it somewhat feels collectively together. That one's a little off-centered compared to the one down below. I mean, that's because I've dropped it down when I should have pushed it up by one. But it still fits within it anyway. So I ain't got to worry too much. The zones, just going to quickly get rid of the baggage claim areas in there. There we go. Right, not bad. Not bad right now. So that's looking good then. We're now solid down to this. We need to sort out a little shopping section in here. So cancellation operation requirements. I reckon that's down to the fact that it wasn't a secure area. So I chopped down that building before I can build the fencing. So if I go zoning right now, let's build our first store. So if I make them walk through this as they get off the plane, and if I go up to 10 there, to 10 there, and that becomes the whole shopping section. Oh, this could be good. So objects, retail, and we would need the, let me just pause for a minute. No, actually it doesn't really matter because obviously we got to wait for the next day anyway, even if it was up and running. I need the cash register. Now let's get the cash register set up on the back wall over here. So 1, 2, bam, bam. So 1, 2, bam, bam. 2 on either side, right? Now we got to get all this good stuff in. So apparel stand. So a lot of these, we need displays, don't we? A lot of these can be on their own. But this is a book display. So if I go bam, book display there, book display 2. We got a candy display. Candy display 2. I might push the zoning up by 1 more. Clothes display. Jewelry display. I might actually dismantle these 2 here. So jewelry display B. Jewelry display C. We got makeup display. So we'll do some of this down here right now. And then, oh look, can I cancel them? Because I could do it like this. Makeup display, makeup display, makeup display, 2 gap wide. And then put these in the middle. That looks pretty good. So newsstand, pharmacy display. Pharmacy display. Next one. Bam. The C. So we're doing like little aisles as if we were in a shop. Shoe display. Shoe display 2. Souvenir display. So this is the stuff that you kind of want in generic spots. The other souvenir displays. Other souvenir displays. And that's the store. It's not a bad first store. We need some retail staff right now. Oh, wrong button. So retail staff, we need, is it 4 in total? Yeah. So you get the goods on the next day. But at least we have a little store to begin with to start accepting some sweet, sweet cash. We're going to redo these little tickets and kiosks. So, objects, ticketing kiosk, ticketing. There we go. And if we start here, and then we do a gap like this. So place them all like this, and I'm going to put benches on the other side of them. So that's quite a lot, isn't it? I should have dismantled all of these first. Because we could have just like literally just moved them. Would have been a whole lot easier. So benches, if I go for the 4-seaters. Nice little sofa there, 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 and there. And then objects, decor. Right, I'm going to clone this little section in just a minute. Just so it looks pretty nice. Clone. Bam. 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 We're missing something there. So whether or not that seating will be utilized, I don't know. I don't know, but it just adds a little bit extra to the entry point of the airport, which is really good. Spent a fortune right now to restock the store, but again, hopefully we're going to start turning some profit. Anyway, the whole time this is happening, by the way, our airline interest is slowly increasing as we're now starting to kind of finalize and fine-tune everything. We need to build a restroom, some toilets all over again, and whatnot. I might need to re-centralize this down to here a bit more. But I want to see some people now come in and hopefully start spending some cash in the store that we now have set up. Can we move this? Oh, I mean, we can dismantle it. We're going to build a car park as well. So, should I... Well, first dismantle these three. Let me pause. No, fast forward. Demolish that. Build a wall. Upper floor must be demolished first. Oh, have we built on it? How is that working down below? Ah, is it spread over by one? Planning. There to there is... I can't even see the number. 16. Ah, that wall needs to be pushed over by one more. Wow, I did not know that. I did not realize. It visually, it looks... Nah, actually, you know what? Looking at it right now, it's not the same. So get rid of you. Blue carpet. I ain't sure what carpet is either. I'm hoping it's this carpet. There we go. Zones, it becomes the security spread over by one. We'll soon find out if it's the right carpet. They're on the way right now. No, it's not. What carpet is that? Is it this one? Has to be that one at that point, doesn't it? But anyway, they're spending money in the store, as you can now see. Grabbing their goods. and whatnot. They need food and drink is what we'll get set up in the next episode. Oh, we finally built this, by the way. Switch directions. So going up a floor. I can now finally dismantle that and that. So we can utilize it. It's not the same carpet, is it? Is it this carpet then? It's carpet gate. We don't know what colour carpet we've used. We've literally forgotten what carpet we've used right now. There we go. We finally got the right colour. Nice. So as it goes right now, this is a really, really good start to this beautiful big airport. We're 90,000 in debt right now, which the money is slowly coming back in. We've got a nice little entrance point right now. We still got to sort out this repositioning so it's more crisscross over into this area. Let me quickly buy the... I mean, where do I get it from? Is it... Let me just type in crosswalk. So if I get it lined up to where the entrance are. And then objects, structures. How can I reposition this to fit in? Bam. I'll get that one in and then delete this one. So everyone's then coming over to this area. I'll also dismantle. Is it a dismantle or a bulldoze? It's a bulldoze on that path. And then everything's all centralized and can get in and out a whole lot quicker. And then got to walk around the Recon. It's what we're going for anyway, boys. It's what we're going for. So it's working out upstairs right now, looking good. Just got to get fine-tune it, get the flooring in so they walk a little bit quicker. But again, it all works wonders. They can do a bit of shopping, make a bit of money that way. And I can now officially dismantle that one. Which means they're all walking up to there still. Trying to dismantle now this crosswalk is going to be fun. Onto the tracks. Wait, does this one not count? Do these not count then? Oh, snap. I just realized we have road crosswalks and then we have crosswalks on the actual track itself. My bad, guys. My bad. So there we go. No wonder they were walking all the way up there. So that's more centralized to the area, isn't it? So that's a short distance for them to travel. I'm really impressed, guys. I am really, really impressed. So next episode then, we'll try and completely deck out the whole of this inside terminal. Get to the point where we're making lots and lots of cash money moolah. We'll then think about buying the land down here. So we can mimic what we build up there. And extend up a bit more, get some more gates attached to it. I've got space here and here if I want to duplicate the whole of this system there and there, so we can, like, you know, double or quadruple or triple our current capacity. So we have all the options. We have all the options. We have all the space. All we need is a little bit of patience and a little bit of cash money moolah. Guys, I hope you did enjoy this. If you did, smash that like button down below. And until next time, I see you all soon. So good.